Hi there, I'm glad you're here to hang out today. I am going to be cleaning my bedroom, and what I'm doing is I'm just looking through my snack drawers. This file cabinet's right here in my bedroom, and I have to add all these snacks to those drawers. So I am just going to take all of the stuff and put it all on my bed, and it's going to look like a disaster. I took everything off the black file cabinet and the white drawers and put it all on my bed. I'm just going to sort through the fridge and just try to neaten it up a little bit. And oops, everything's fallen. I'm just doing a little bit of sorting. It's not really a decluttering video. I'm not really getting rid of anything here. All I'm going to do for this day is just put this stuff away. It's just been adding up for like probably a week or so. Everything got put on top of that black cabinet. So I'm just going to sort through, put the snacks where they belong. I always have a lot of snacks because when my grandkids come over, they like to snack. So they usually will just go grab a few things out of the drawers. And my client too, she needs snacks for lunches, so I always have that handy. These are curtains that I don't need. They keep moving from my closet to a bag, from a closet to a bag, so I'm going to get rid of them. Alright, now I'm going to tackle these clothes. Most of these are just clean clothes that have been piling up over here and on top of this file cabinet that need to just get folded and put away. When little kids come over for a sleepover or at any time, when they get changed into clean clothes, their dirty clothes stay here, so we are always circulating clothes. So these are where I usually keep their clothes. I usually try to keep them according to child per drawer, so when it's easy access. The older grandkids' clothes go in one of these file cabinets here. The baby wipes and all of the baby diapers are always right here. So they were kind of buried. Sometimes I will put that right here on the side, the diapers, but for now I'll just leave them there. Always looks so bad when you take them, you put your clothes on the bed. It always just looks like such a mess. Oh, plus I have my bags out. I started going through my bags the other day because I needed a luggage piece. And I needed to find a bag that was the size that I'm going to need to take for carry-on. So I made a big pile of bags over here so I could see what I had for bags. And I haven't put them away. Still haven't picked one yet. I've been so behind on everything that usually as soon as I get a basket full of clean clothes, I usually fold it immediately and put it right away because I don't like having laundry laying around. And when you know, this has been piling up because I have to keep pulling this bench. I don't know if you can see this bench. This bench has to keep going out in the hallway. I keep having to set up the playpen. I fill the playpen with blankets and pillows for the cots. And we're coming up on a time where I'm going to be having kids a lot for the next week. One of my daughters is going on vacation and I'm going to be having the kids. So it's just this constant, rotation of kids and each one's need different things. So out are coming the cots. And one of the nights, actually before the big kids come, all the little kids are coming. So I have all their stuff out, playpens and cots. And then when the big kids come, the couch and cots. So I'm just shuffling everything around. But in order to have all the kids, I got to get all this stuff, this can't be up here, going to fall over. I mean, I can't find anything, so it's just time for me to put it away. And again, it doesn't usually get that messy. It's full, but not messy. That looked really messy, those pictures that I showed you at the beginning of what I had to put away. It really isn't usually quite that. And we just got back from a little mini vacation. We went to Great Wolf Lodge. We had so much fun. It was a great, great time. So fun. It's all indoor water park for the little kids. It was a blast. I like to roll my clothes. That's how I put them in my closet. And sometime I'm going to show you when I do my closet, when I declutter it. And I'll show you how I roll everything. Right now it's just still a mess. I mean, everything's still rolled, but everything's just everywhere. Just part of my decluttering, another plan. Things I got to get done. I'm so excited though to get this all done. This morning I went with one of my daughters. We got our toes done. We're just talking about how spring is coming and that feeling of just wanting to just get rid of stuff and get cleaning and get motivated. He's also going on a vacation. That's why I'm going to be having the kiddos. So this dress I took out a while ago. I went to some event, pulled this out, tried it on. I'm probably gonna find a bunch of stuff here. Didn't end up wearing it. Ended up probably just tossing it up here before I put all these boxes up here. And just haven't put it away yet. It's like as soon as I plan that I'm gonna get okay, today for instance, my day was I was gonna get up super early, like 4:30, get up and start my room. That was my plan. I'm gonna get this room decluttered today. Because I've started it a lot of days recently, and I only get, if you saw me emptying out some boxes, those boxes I had already filled. So for today, my plan was get up early, come in my room, declutter, get everything put away, wipe everything down with some cleaner. Not a deep clean. I'm not doing a deep clean walls and all that. Just enough to make it not dusty. Well, then what happened is I ended up going in town and get my nails done. And then when me and my daughter get together, we like to gab for quite a long time. So we hung out gabbing. That was so fun. No complaints there. So then I decided I needed broccoli, ricotta cheese, provolone cheese. For a recipe I had just found, I thought, I'll make that look really good for low carb. So then I end up getting groceries at that store. And I only brought like 2 bags in. So of course I had to get the bags out of my car, when I got to the car. So then after that, me and my daughter had met back up because she said she was gonna go. She was gonna go tanning real quick while I ran into the store. So then what happened is I get back to the car, and I bring her back home, and then I go to the car wash. I get gas. So like now my morning's just like kind of really, it's not morning anymore. So then what happens is I go to the other grocery store because I forgot the provolone cheese. That's what I went in the first store for, the first grocery store. So then what I do, I go into the second store and I fill my cart up. I brought 2 bags in with me and I filled my cart up again. And I'm like, why do I do this? I don't get it. I wanted to leave the store. I wanted to leave my cart and just grab I needed a bag of spinach too for that recipe. I didn't buy a bag of frozen spinach. I ended up buying 5 bags of frozen spinach, 2 bags of stir-fry vegetables frozen, which I haven't bought those in so long because I usually just cut up everything fresh. And the Brussels sprouts looked good, and then the mixed vegetables looked good, and then before you know it, I needed all this other food. So I came home with, I had to run that in for 10 loads. I mean, I don't even know how many loads I brought in, but I brought in a lot. I bought a ham and I bought pastrami, and I was coming up with all of these like recipes in my head. Like, why do I want to cook? Why am I buying all this? But what happened is St. Patrick's Day came too, and I didn't have a corned beef, didn't do the cabbage. We didn't do anything for St. Patrick's Day. I can't even remember what we did do. We didn't do anything for St. Patrick's Day, so I always do like to make cabbage and corned beef. I make cabbage, turnip, potatoes all the time anyway, but I was going to go out and buy an actual corned beef. And no, I didn't end up doing that. So I go to the store. They're completely sold out. Of course they are. It's, you know, a couple of days later. They were telling me that some people come in and buy like 8 at a time while they're on sale. She said, so they're all sold out. And honestly, if I was that person, I probably would have bought a ton too, because you just freeze them up and then you have them all through the year. I've done that before. Okay, so I can't wait to go through my stuff. So I needed a bathing suit. I needed to bring my bathing suit. I needed to bring some over shirts to wear over, you know, some bathing suit cover-ups. I don't like this one. This is going to go. I don't want to put it in the bag yet, though, because I want to put them all at the same time. I think I've kind of told you that about me. Like, I want like with like when I get rid of it, and I want to get rid of all of it at that time. And I don't even like this one, so I don't even know why I have it. But this got pulled out of the bathing suit drawer and never got put back. That's the other thing. I'm getting ready for another trip, and I've got to start getting all my stuff together for that soon, too. I'm not doing that today. Like, I take stuff out, and I was trying it on. I'm like, oh, I'll wear that when I do my weight loss videos. And no, I'm not, because there's a stain on them. So I need to get rid of them. My daughter was here that day that I was looking for a shirt. I ended up finding a different shirt, but I'll put them back because I don't want to throw them yet until I get rid of all of them. So that means I got to get rid of them all at once. So I got to roll them, put them back on the shelf, take up all that space until the day comes that I go through all of them and then get rid of all of the stuff I'm not going to use anymore. I said I was going to be really transparent with this channel, and I am, but it was really hard for me because I'm like, even for today to come in here is like, do I really want to show this? And then I'm like, you know what? It is. This is what my problem is, so why not just be, it's being that transparent person that I you know, I'd rather stage it before I show it, but oh well, I can't stage it. Here I am. So I've always been like that. I always like run in the house. I can change my shoes. I can change my shirt. I can go from one look right into another look. Is like I could leave here all dressed, go do real estate, run back in, put my rags on, clean my house, hurry up, change my shoes, put some dress shoes on, put my jacket on and my scarf on, and then I look nice again, and I can change my looks really. They're my costumes. What I'm realizing though is I have too many costumes. I always call this my rags because it's my favorite. No matter what I do, when I get home, this is what I put on. Usually the long sleeve one. If it's winter, summer, I put on the t-shirt ones. Of course, I have like, I don't know, 25 of everything. Short sleeve shirts like this, and then the long sleeve shirts like this. I'm not sure. I'll count them when we clean that though. That'll be fun to see how many I really do have. The lady that I watched a little bit this morning when I had that little bit of time to come in here and start throwing everything on the bed. That's as far as I got. I took everything off, and just tossed it on the bed, and then I had to get to town. But this one lady I was listening to on YouTube, she said she has 5 that she keeps, 5 outfits, and she calls them her uniforms. You'll have this look, this look, this look. You only like a few things. Now, my father told me that way back when, like, he would say, you only really wear 5 outfits. I mean, most people really only wear 5 outfits. So if you go on vacation and you brought 5 outfits, those are the ones you're always going to you would circulate at home anyway. I know my curtains are messed up behind me, and that's part of what I'm going to be doing, but my room is dark. Like, I've always had kids napping and stuff like that, like my little grandkids and stuff, and when they've napped, let me tell you, they think it's bedtime. I can fake them out. I can fake them out at any time to nap babies because I can trick them and think it's dark. When I had my daycare for all those years, we had to nap kids, and everybody would be napping, and I would shut the curtains and make it really super dark. And I always put on this Native American flute music, which is so relaxing and so nice and just nice to listen to. Sometimes I listen to that too, just to go to sleep. It's just so relaxing, like, ah. So again, all these clothes were clean. It wasn't that I didn't put them away. I had them all together, but I had them up on top over here. It wasn't like they were just sitting in baskets. They were ready to go into their drawers I just hadn't got that far yet. There's one kitty. I wonder if you can see my other kitty. My other kitty is over here. I'll try to turn the camera. My other kitty. So that's Rosie. Rosie's yellow. She's over here. Let's see if we can get Remy. Not real good with lighting yet. And there's Remy. Remy is on all my bags. That's just a pile of backpacks. So coming back from our little mini vacation the other day from Massachusetts, we stopped at Target and ended up going in. This is what I do. I shop, and Easter's coming, and I'm hoping that I can get a video out next week, even though I'm going to have all the kids. I'm going to be running around with them, but when they're in school and stuff, but I'll show you. So what happened is, no, I always say what happened. And I'm in there, and of course I start buying stuff, and I have no plan in my head, and that's what I do. So I go and I buy one granddaughter these, because normally for Easter I will buy everybody beach towels, bathing suits, maybe some flip-flops, some sand, some summer shoes, and just fill it with all kinds of goodies. Well, so I'm in there and I find 3 pairs that will fit a bunch of the grandkids. So I buy these 3 pairs of sandals, but I haven't decided if that's what I was going to do as the bathing suits yet or not. I'm thinking, like, why don't I do roller skates? Because we all love roller skating and everybody's into roller skating right now. So why don't I buy all the kids a pair of roller skates, and whatever parents want them, I'll buy everybody skates. Okay, so then I get out to the car, we're driving off, and I'm like, why did I just buy sandals? I thought that I was going to buy everybody roller skates. But it's like I just can't, put it all together. I just can't get myself together like that. So anyway, do I bring them back or do I give them to the kids? I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep these ones, though, because the little one does need some summer shoes. And she'll be needing those ones very soon. So I don't know what I'm doing. She's going to need those in a few weeks. So I will keep the little ones for sure. But as I'm decluttering and I'm going through everything here, you'll see what I mean. Like, it's crazy how much, like, new stuff I have. Because what could happen is those could end up, there's a shelf right over here that I'm not showing you today. But there's this big shelf, and there's a whole makeshift closet my husband made for me right in my room. So I had him put up a curtain rod, and I brought in a black shelf with some tiers, and I have a big shelf on the top that he built me. And I have my clothes hanging, so we each have a closet, and I have this big area where it looks like a closet. It's just part of my room. So my room seems pretty small, but it's because I'm taking, this much space out of my room to make a makeshift closet. So I'm going to show you this sometime. I'm not doing it today because I have this mess I got to get through first. And it's all neat. This is all neat, but it's like filled with beach towels, gifts, like gift stuff, bags of gifts. Guess how many I'll get rid of at, Easter's coming? Not a lot. Because those gifts, I bought all the bracelets and all the rings, and I'm doing all the roller skates, and I've got to do all the Easter eggs, and I've got some jewelry kits and stuff like that I know for sure. I got bubbles. I can see that stacks of bubbles in here. So stuff like that will go in their Easter basket. I guess I will come in here and get some of this stuff. But I have stuff in my sewing area tucked behind as well that it's right there in my sight. So when I'm over in my sewing room, I can see that stuff, and then I'll bring all the bags into that room, fill them up with all their goodies, and I'll do it all there. But it's just that compulsive shopping thing. Just the new stuff. And a lot of times I don't use it. Because like the shoes. Then I'll get them roller skates, and then I'll forget about that I've got the shoes. So I got issues. I'm trying really hard to be conscious of everything that I am doing. And then what happens is, so I was telling my daughter today, it's like, I forget, oh yeah, wait, I can't, why am I grocery shopping? Why did I grocery shop today? I already have told you guys, like, I'm quitting all this stuff. But it really is like a problem for me. So I don't want to be without food. I don't want my family to ever be hungry. They're they won't be. If they weren't during COVID, I don't think they will be. I'm trying, but I think I'm not trying hard enough. Okay, so as far as bags go, guys, this is what I really can't wait for. I have never used this. I was trying to see if this, because I can only bring on the plane with me a personal item when I go on my next vacation. And I can only, on the plane, I can only have a personal item. So, me and my daughter were trying to figure out how big that would be. This is too big, so this can't go. And I've never used it anyway. And when I declutter this closet and that closet, I'm getting rid of all these that I've never used. I thought this would make a great computer bag. And it would. But I've traveled. I've been on some trips. I've never brought this bag with me, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of it. My husband keeps asking me if I am bringing the camera along with me every time I like clean an area, and I'm like, I think it's one of those things that I just got to start doing, so that's why I just decided today. I was like, nah, I won't turn the camera on while I'm doing this. And then I'm like, why? That's what the channel's for, is me to show you, like, look, if you need help cleaning, I need help cleaning. You might need help cleaning. We can at least have each other to clean with and motivate each other. That means my husband's home. That was my camera telling me he's here. That's my dog telling me he's here. Okay, here's some shirts that I need to do a video on my weight. That's what I need to work on. Like this. I can't wait to clean and organize. Like these, I would like to have one nice little basket by themselves, because I have 3 or 4 now of these that are for when I do my videos, so we can see my before and after shots. And I think I have 4 that are the same fabric, and if they fit me the same, they're just different colors. But I don't have a spot in there that I could just put one little basket. So I'm going to have to dig for them when I want them. I'll put them in the forefront, but I don't know if they'll stay there. I still am working on lighting. I have a lot of the lights, but I haven't mastered the lights yet. It's something I'm going to be working on. Especially if I'm taking you guys around my house with me. And my house is pretty dark, really. I mean, I guess I could open these curtains up behind me, but... So that's it for today. Here's the empty boxes that I'm collecting. These are just empty wafer boxes. And then back here are just empty boxes that I'm saving to hopefully fill up so I can get them out of here and get decluttering. I'm just going to take my cloths today and I'm just going to wipe everything down. Just a quick wipe down. I'm not doing a deep cleaning because I have a lot to do in this room, but it'll be good. I'll get it dusted and I'll come through with the sweep it, mop it, vacuum it, and then at some point I will declutter the rest of behind the scenes that you don't see. Thanks for hanging out today. I'll see you guys next time. Remember to keep it simple. Have a great day. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.